every Arsenal fans might can eventually kill me for exposing the truth. Chelsea fans might not want me to be one of their supporters again after listening to this blunt truth. Arsenal might not Arsenal will not win the English Premier League, while Chelsea won't qualify for the UEFA Champions League come 2026-2027 season. And here's why. Now, Arteta, the coach, Mikel Arteta, the coach of Arsenal Football Club, was tutored under Pep Guardiola. But one thing he failed to learn, because he did not learn the work complete. But one of the things he failed to learn under Pep Guardiola was player management. Now, if you look at Pep Guardiola, one of his philosophy in player management is if you are not in your last or second to the last season of your career, Guardiola will not use you like he wants to see the best out of you. He did it when he wants to sell off Kevin De Bruyne. He did it when he wants to sell off Joao Cancelo. He did it when he wants to sell off Gundogan. So when he's doing this, he's trying to portray the players that they are actually very okay. So this is one of Guardiola's player management. Another mistake that Arteta does is, which Guardiola doesn't do, is this. When Arteta buys a players, like he buys these key players, buy a star player, like when he bought Eberechi, you can see what he did during the time of Eberechi. He was using Eberechi consistently, and he was using them consecutively back to back, which Guardiola will never did. Okay, look at when Guardiola bought Ryan Sheki. Look at when he bought Sevinho. Look at when he bought uh, Semenyo also. You can see how he even look at how he is utilizing Doku, even when the likes of this player that is currently with Everton, that Jack Grealish. Now look at when he bought them. He will never use this player back to back, even when he bought them when they are on fire. He will never use them back to back. But look at Arteta, which Arteta lacked in his player management. As a star player, he will use them game in, game out. At least when Berichi is a game that time, even Shizenko, when they came that time, he was enforcing it on them all the games, all the VAR. He used Ebericheze for the first 4 games, which is a wrong player management. That when Guardiola wants to gamble players, like when he wants to when Guardiola wants to gamble his psychology, he will never use those players back to back. So yeah, that's the reason why Arteta will not win the English Premier League this season. Now let's also remember something. I said Arsenal will not win the English Premier League. If you remember 2 seasons ago when Arsenal was in the top of the season and it remains just 3 matches to go, and Man City has an outstanding match which was with Tottenham, and they needed to win Tottenham to return to the top of the table. You know what Guardiola did? Guardiola almost died on the pitch of where we are seeing different dramas from Guardiola. So this Guardiola is full of drama and is full of up and down, but his ups is more than his down. So we are looking at, outstanding match is like it's not an assurance that you are going to win it. But every outstanding match under Guardiola, when he has an eye for the title, because it is his boy that is actually at the head of him, which he will not want it to be like that. Guardiola will definitely win his outstanding match, like he did against Tottenham, that he won 2-0, that he almost died on the pitch of the when he fell down, and people were like using it for mimic. Now, this is Guardiola for you. A lot of things you don't know. Now, Guardiola also does do a lot of things that we are not aware of. Guardiola will never use somebody that he trained to replace him in the club he established. Look at when he was leaving Bayern. The person that replaced him during the days of his Bayern career was not the person that replaced him when he was leaving Barcelona. The person that replaced him when he was leaving Barcelona was not the person that he trained. Was not is none of his assistants. So I don't think Enzo Maresca or Arteta will be coming in to replace Guardiola in the hands of our fear of Man City. So I think we should put our mind off it that Enzo Maresca or Mikel Arteta will be the next coach of Man City. If Guardiola refuses to sign a new contract, they will prefer to bring a coach from outside. They will even prefer to go and sign the likes of Cesc Fabregas, which does not undergo any training from Guardiola, or they will prefer to go and bring the likes of Xavi Hernandez to come and take over the role of Man City. This is a Guardiola's philosophy for you. And I'm also anticipating that when Guardiola leaves the role of Man City, he might be offered the management role in Man City. These are some of the things you guys might not know, which I'm going to be unveiling to you. Now, Chelsea, based on the main reason why Chelsea won't qualify for the Champions League is this. They won't be qualifying for the Champions League because the coach is the current coach of Chelsea lacks experience in terms of fighting for a title. Even as Strasbourg, I believe if he was still at Strasbourg, he will not win the UEFA Conference League they are in. The only title that we are hoping that the Chelsea coach could win is the FA Cup, which I'm actually banking on him to seriously win that FA Cup title. But we all wait and see if we can even overcome the challenge with Leeds City. Though Leeds City is blowing hot and hot, though they are not at their best form, they are blowing hot and because I look at their last game against Man U, they never did anything spectacular. Man U was just poorly bad against Leeds City. So that's about Chelsea. So that's why Chelsea are not fighting for the top 4 place. They're actually fighting for Europa League. And funny enough, when they go to the Europa League, this same coach, mark my word, remember my word, you can quote me anywhere, this same coach of Chelsea, Lea Rosinho, will not stay with Chelsea to the completion of next season. Even if he's so unfortunate, he might get sacked at the end of this season itself. So that's about this coach Chelsea. Why Chelsea will not be qualifying for Champions League, because their mentality is very low. The coach, if you look at the last game against Man City, the second half they were out of position. In fact, they don't know what they came out. But it's just like the coach told them nothing. The coach just went to the dressing room and just feed them with jargons, and they came out from the second half and they start to misplay. Man City that has never is one of the few scoring teams in the second half begin to play them like they are in the hot form of their life. Though we might argue that Man City is chasing the English Premier League, so they have to fight that game. But Chelsea also was supposed to chase a top 4 finish, and if Chelsea had actually won that match, they would have been in the number 4 position. But yet they bottled the game on that day. So with all these things, if you feel you are agreeing with me in the comment section, if you feel you are agreeing with me with any of my comments, use the comment section below. If you feel you disagree with me, you can disagree with me using the comment section, and let's hear your view and analyze it together. And if you have something to say about this, let's come on live together one of these days and let's discuss sports matters, football in particular.